A 9-year-old boy watched his whole family die. Sicily, 1901. The Corleone name meant a death sentence. Don Ciccio murdered his father over a single insult. His brother swore revenge, and was buried beside him. Loving this story? Like and follow. His mother fell to her knees, begging for Vito. A blade to the old Don's throat. Run, Vito. A shotgun roared. And little Vito ran alone. Hunted through the hills, hidden by frightened strangers. They smuggled him across the ocean in silence. Ellis Island, a clerk wrote his lost town as his name. Vito Andolini became Vito Corleone, an orphan forever. Alone behind glass, a boy stared at America. Decades later, his son would rule an empire. Lake Tahoe, 1958, Michael Corleone, untouchable and cold. A golden party hiding a throne built on fear. His son's communion, bought senators, kissed rings, fake smiles. But behind every smile, a shadow held a knife. A senator insulted him, then crawled back for money. Michael never forgot. Michael never, ever forgave. That night, gunfire shattered the bedroom glass. Bullets meant for Michael, and for Kay beside him. They lived. But the message was unmistakable: betrayal. The killers died before they could ever confess. Someone he loved had opened the door to murder. Now Michael trusted no one, not even blood. He flew to Miami, to old Hyman Roth. Roth, frail, smiling, deadlier than any soldier alive. A handshake, a partnership, a beautiful web of lies. I know it was Roth, Michael told himself. But in this world, every single man lied. Frank Pentangeli, a loyal old soldier, felt abandoned. Michael let him believe Roth was still a friend. In New York, a wire closed on Frankie's throat. Enjoying this? Drop a like now. They left him for dead, and blamed it on Roth. Now Frankie hated the wrong man. Exactly as planned. Back in 1920s New York, young Vito worked honestly. A wife, a baby son, a small job, real hope. Then Fanucci came, the Black Hand, dressed in white. He bled the whole neighborhood, taking whatever he pleased. Everyone paid. Everyone feared. Everyone bowed their heads. Fanucci cost Vito his honest job, just like that. But Vito watched. Vito calculated. And Vito waited. During the festa, fireworks blazing across the night. Vito stalked Fanucci silently across the rooftops. 3 shots, swallowed by the celebration's roar. Fanucci fell. And a quiet legend was born. Vito asked for nothing, only to be remembered. Soon they came to him with all their troubles. The man who listened. The man who helped. An empire of olive oil, built on respect and fear. A dawn was rising, gentle voice, iron will. Meanwhile, Michael chased his enemies to Havana. Cuba, 1958, Batista dancing on a dying throne. Roth carving up the island like a birthday cake. But Michael saw the rebels would soon win. And then he saw the thing that broke him. Fredo, his own brother, already knew Johnny Ola. Fredo had lied. Fredo had helped them all along. At a New Year's party, Michael cupped his face. "I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart." A kiss, the kiss of death, upon his brother. Then the revolution swept Havana into flames. Loving this? Smash like and follow. Michael escaped. Roth survived. Fredo vanished, terrified. Home again, and Kay had lost their baby. Or so he was told. The truth was far worse. The Senate hunted him with cameras and questions. They needed Pentangeli to name Michael a killer. Frankie agreed, believing Michael had betrayed him. The hearing roared. The headlines smelled fresh blood. Then Michael walked in beside Frankie's brother. Flown in from Sicily, silent, and that was enough. Frankie met his brother's eyes, and recanted everything. "I know nothing," he stammered. The case collapsed. Family, even as a threat, still ruled them all. That night, Kay confessed the unforgivable truth. It was no miscarriage, Michael. It was an abortion. She ended their son, to end his cursed line. He struck her. Something human in Michael died. He took the children and cast Kay out forever. The Don had everything, and no one left. In Sicily, the grown Vito finally came home. Now a man, a father, a Don, and a son. He found Don Ciccio, ancient, blind, withered to bone. "I am Vito Corleone. You killed my father." A blade opened the old man's belly, slow. The boy who ran had closed the circle at last. Vito went home to his family, vengeance complete. But his son would inherit the darkness, not the warmth. Mama Corleone died. The broken family gathered close. At the funeral, Connie begged Michael for mercy. "Forgive Fredo," she pleaded. "He's still your brother." Enjoying this? Hit like and follow now. Michael embraced Fredo, but his eyes were dead. The forgiveness was a lie. The sentence was already set. Hyman Roth fled toward Israel, and was turned away. He landed in Miami, into Michael's waiting gun. Shot in the airport crowd, the old fox fell. Frank Pentangeli was offered one last, ancient mercy. Like a Roman, Tom whispered. "Your family stays safe." Frankie opened his veins in a warm bath, alone. One by one, every threat fell silent. Only Fredo remained, and Mama no longer watched. Michael had spared him only while she lived. Now she was gone. And so was his last mercy. On the lake, Fredo fished, whispering a Hail Mary. Al Neri sat behind him, a gun beneath his coat. A single shot echoed across the gray water. Michael watched from the house. His brother was gone. He had won everything by killing his own blood. The empire was total. The man was hollow. Alone in the cold, the great Don sat in silence. He remembered a table, 1941, the family laughing together. Sonny, Fredo, Tom, and their father coming home. Young Michael announcing he'd enlisted, defying them all. They left him alone at the table, even then. The boy who wanted out. The man who chose this. Power bought with everyone he had ever loved. The Godfather sat alone, master of nothing. 2 men, 1 bloodline, 1 rose, 1 rotted.